The AirDoctor 1000 is a small air purifier with a 4-part filtration system. In our purification test, the air purifier reduced airborne particulates from 359 to 10. In addition, it reduced PM 2.5 down to 0.1 and PM 10 to 0.2. It can run fairly quietly for nighttime use, has touchscreen panel, and an auto mode for more hands-off purification. What it lacks in features, it more than makes up for in coverage area and raw purification performance. This video is sponsored by NapLab. NapLab is our sister channel where we put mattresses to the test. We test mattresses through our battery of 9 different tests to create the most objective, transparent, and helpful reviews possible. If you're in the market for a new mattress and need help, visit us over at naplab.com or on our channel at YouTube. Next, we're going to talk through what the AirDoctor 1000 does best. First, the device is incredibly easy to use. Thanks to the simple design, the touch controls are intuitive and the device just works out of the box. Not only does it just work, but it works well. In our test, it reduced PM 2.5 to 0.1 and PM 10 to 0.2, showcasing nearly perfect performance. Despite its small size, it offers a relatively large coverage area with a 360-degree air intake. However, all air purifiers have trade-offs. Let's talk through some of the important consideration points for the AirDoctor 1000. While it has excellent performance, that air quality comes at a higher asking price compared to many other air purifiers with a similar coverage level. In addition, it lacks wireless controls, no remotes, and no app connectivity. If you need to adjust a setting, you'll need to physically interact with the device. At Modern Castle, we put air purifiers to the test. We test 11 different factors that impact the performance, build quality, and usability of the unit. On screen is a complete list of our testing categories and their performance. To test the AirDoctor 1000, we set up the air purifier in a medium-sized room in our office. I took a baseline measurement before starting the test to measure the current air quality. Then I let the AirDoctor 1000 run on the highest setting for 1 hour and measure the air quality to get another set of measurements. The AirDoctor 1000 had exceptional performance in our test. Within the 1-hour test, the AirDoctor 1000 reduced PM 2.5 from 2.0 to 0.1 and PM 10 from 3.5 to 0.2. This is 0.37 ppm less than the average PM 2.5 reduction to 0.47 ppm based on all of our air purifier tests to date. By comparison, the AD1000 0.1 is better. In testing, we want to see these data points get as close to 0 as possible. Seeing the PM 2.5 reach 0.1 gives me confidence that the AD1000 will provide excellent purification performance in its designated coverage area. With most air purifiers, ozone generation isn't an issue. That said, some that use negative ion generators have the potential to create ozone. To test this, we run the AirDoctor 1000, letting it run for 1 hour and measure the levels of ozone before and after with an electronic ozone meter. The AirDoctor 1000 had no measurable ozone produced during our air purification tests. Inside the AirDoctor 1000 is a 4-stage filtration system. First, the pre-filter catches the larger airborne particulates like dirt and hair. Next, the AD1000 eliminates odors and VOCs via the activated carbon filter. The HEPA filter does the majority of the filtration work, capturing particles as small as 0.3 microns. Finally, the optional negative ion generator will attach negative ions to particles floating in the air. They will then fall to the ground and can be easily cleaned up. The AirDoctor is a smaller device with a medium-sized coverage area of 570 square feet with 2 air changes per hour. In a smaller area of 285 square feet, it can circulate the air 4 times in an hour. It does this with a CADR of 162 CFM. The average air purifier we test is a coverage area of 716 square feet. By comparison, the AD1000 provides slightly less coverage. That said, a larger or smaller coverage area isn't necessarily better or worse. It's more important to choose a device that has the right coverage area for the space you need. Our wind speed test uses an anemometer placed directly on the air vents of the AirDoctor 1000 to measure the fan speed in miles per hour. We run it on the lowest and highest fan speeds and record the speed of the air coming out of the device. On the highest fan speed of the AD1000, we measured a wind speed of 9.6 miles per hour. On average, we measure a maximum wind speed of 11.6 miles per hour. The AirDoctor is 2.0 miles per hour slower than the average based on all of our air purifier tests to date. Our build quality test is a subjective test where we examine and assess the major material and design components of the air purifier. It's Specifically, we're looking for build and design issues that are more likely to break and or be difficult to use. Despite a more unique design approach from AirDoctor, when compared to other models, the build quality still is excellent. It's made of mostly plastic and has enough heft to it to resist being accidentally knocked over. The device seems durable and the filter and control qualities are great. Overall, I have no complaints about the build quality of the AD1000. Our noise tests measure the level of noise generated by the AirDoctor 1000 while it's running. We run it on the lowest and highest power modes, stand about 3 feet away, and measure the amount of noise generated with a sound meter. Overall, the noise levels of the AD1000 fell between 45.6 and 64.5 decibels. On average, we measure air purifiers generating 61.5 decibels of noise, which is slightly quieter than the AD1000. If noise is a concern while you sleep, the AD1000 should be sufficiently quiet, especially on the lower end. Here's what it sounds like on the lowest and the highest fan speeds. Usability for the AirDoctor 1000 is good, but not amazing. It still has some useful features like auto mode, but lacks app connectivity or any form of wireless control. AirDoctor forgoes these features and focuses more on raw purification performance. The AirDoctor 1000 was incredibly easy to set up. Out of the box, the device is practically ready to run. You will need to plug in the power cord and open up the device to remove the packaging from around the filters before turning on. This whole process takes less than 5 minutes. As stated before, there is no app connectivity or remote control for the AirDoctor 1000. That being said, it does have a surprisingly robust touch control on top of the device. It controls all the features on the device, including auto mode or preset timer. In addition to the touch buttons is a colored LED ring that conveys the air quality based on the internal sensor readings. Overall maintenance for the AirDoctor 1000 is fairly typical to other air purifiers. You'll need to replace the filters over time and occasionally wipe down the sensors and pre-filter. The HEPA filter and carbon filter are two separate pieces that allow the user to replace them independently as needed. HEPA filters need to be replaced every 6 to 12 months and carbon filters every 12 months, depending on use. Estimated annual filter replacement costs are $48 with third-party options, or $90 if you choose to buy air filters from AirDoctor. The AirDoctor 1000 is on the smaller end of the AirDoctor Purifier lineup. It has a slightly different design compared to other AirDoctor air purifiers and enables 360-degree air intake. It also makes the device fairly tall at 23 inches. Still, the AD1000 only weighs 10 pounds, so it's easy to move around. I would recommend the AirDoctor 1000 if you're looking for a small air purifier with fantastic purification performance. In our test, the AirDoctor reduced PM 2.5 down to 0.1 and PM 10 down to 0.2. Additionally, it uses a carbon filter to help eliminate VOCs and other odors. It also offers simple usability. While the AD1000 lacks wireless control option, it is incredibly easy to use. It has an intuitive touchscreen panel on top that gives you access to all the key features. Setup is quick and maintenance is straightforward. Despite its size, the AD1000 offers a 570 square foot coverage area with 2 air changes per hour. Furthermore, the lightweight design makes it easy to move around if you need to cover a different room. Overall, if you need a small coverage air purifier with fantastic performance, look no further than the AD1000. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Comments, questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the AirDoctor 1000, we've got a link in the description. For more from Modern Castle, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at moderncastle.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.